Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event. Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this?
Okay, everybody, so now that I've shown you how to lay out your pieces on your mat, you should have everything cut out, and we're going to go ahead and put our card together. So, here is our card, and here is our inside sentiment that I put in there using my Silhouette and the sketch pens. So now what we need to do is add our top layer, and this is what my top layer is. And this cardstock is from a paper pack by Paper Studios. It looks like this. It's called Safari Untamed, and the sheets in there are glossy. And there are some, I think they're pretty much all glossy sheets. So they look like this. I really like this paper pack. And I know you saw that purple in there. So what we need to do is just line this up, and we're going to get this taped down to our card. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Tombow to do this. The ATG gun may be just a little bit too wide, and I don't want to get any tape over those holes. As you can see, you have those holes there in the center, and we're gonna, of course, bling those up once we get everything laid down. So I'm just gonna line this up, so we want it to line up here. And I'm showing you how to put this one together because I didn't find on the SVG Cuts website how to put this one together, so I thought I'd show those who didn't know how to put it together. And the other thing that I noticed is that you will have an overlay there, so what I'm going to do is just take my X-Acto knife, and I'm going to get along here on my cutting mat, and I'm going to just kind of remove that because we really don't need it. And the same thing for this side as well. I'm not sure why there is that overage there, but now it fits on our card. So there's our shoe. Isn't she pretty? Okay, so now we'll take our top layer piece here. That was this piece right here, and what I've done is taken some glossy accent and colored that in. And that piece goes right there. So once again, I'm going to take my Tombow and get some tape on there. Oh, and it looks like our Tombow has run out. So let me get another one, and we'll continue with our card. Well, everybody, you would think that with all that tape I bought at the Scrapbook Expo, that I would have remembered to buy some more Tombow adhesive. And guess what? I didn't. So I don't have any, so we're going to have to pull out the ATG gun, and I'm going to have to go and buy some more Tombow adhesive. So I guess that gives me a reason to use that coupon that I have from Michael's. I was trying to stay out of there, but looks like I've got to go. So we're going to just add this down here at the bottom. And the glossy accents kind of makes this curve so it fits on there the way you want it. I've gotten some tape on there. So I'm going to press that down, make sure that stays down there. Let's open up the card so we don't tear the card apart trying to make that stay on there. And probably it was a good idea to use the ATG gun because we do want to make this stick. And I may even take a bit of glue and put that down because this is going on top of glossy paper. So I'm just going to hold this down for a few seconds. Make sure it stays down completely. And then we'll move on with the rest of the card. putting our flower together. So I'm going to need to let that dry for a minute. So let's move on and make our flower. So these are all of our pieces for our flower, and I've kind of laid them out already how I want them to lay. And then we'll just put this one like so. You're kind of offsetting them. And then with this one, what I want to do is I want to have the edges kind of curl up on that one. So I'm going to take my tool or petal, I forgot what this is called, but it's by McGill, that much I know. And I'm going to take my mat here, just move this to the side, and I just want to curl this in because I want to pop that up and make it stand out like so. So I'm just going to go along here and bend my shapes in. We'll probably use the bigger tool. We'll get inside each one of those petals and kind of pull it in like so, so we can make it pop up. So now we'll go ahead and put our flower together. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of glue in the center here and add my layer. And there's no rhyme or reason or way that you can lay these. You lay them out down any way you want. And I kind of did, because the paper was black and white for the top of my shoe, I decided to cut the different colors. So we want to have this one go that way. And then we'll take our center one and kind of lay the center one like so. So we'll get a dot of glue there in the center. And this actually is a really simple card to put together with our shoe. And then for the very top, we've got our piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down on the shoe and put my embellishments on the top of the shoe, and then I'll be back with the finished card. Okay everybody, so I'm back with the finished card. So when we left off, I was going to be adding some more of my embellishments. So what I've done is I've added my flower, and then I put a bling in the inside here of the flower, and then I added some feathers along here on the side. So for the inside, I've taken a few little stamps from a stamp set. Now I don't have the name of this stamp set, but I'm pretty sure it's an Inka-Dinka-Doo because that's what I usually buy. And this all comes in the one stamp set. I've stamped out friend, and I've stamped if the shoe fits by one in every color. And then I've also stamped some styles come and go, but girlfriends are forever. And then I've also got my little message that I typed in using the Silhouette and the sketch pens. And then I've also gone ahead and put this little swirl here in the corner. Now I stamped everything out using the Stampin' Up! Whisper White stamp pad. So that's it for the card. And then for our envelope, now the envelope didn't have any score marks on it, as I showed you when we were going over how to lay everything on your mat. So I had to do a lot of judging to score, and I'm not sure if I scored it correctly or not, but I pretty much kind of did a lot of guessing and to put it together. And this cardstock, or is actually printed paper, I picked up at Joann's as a single sheet. I just so happened to have that. I actually had this first before I bought the Safari or the Untamed paper pack from Hobby Lobby. The Happy Birthday is also a studio file that we cut out, or laid on our mat and cut out. And then I went ahead, and remember I had you cut out 2 of each of the flowers because I wanted to put a flower on the envelope along with a feather, and then I've also added a bling in the center. So that's it. This is my birthday card for my best girlfriend. Happy birthday, sister girl. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.